Do you live in a house or an apartment? Is your home comfortable? How many rooms are there in your home? What is your home like? How long have you lived in your current home? Is there a park near your home? Is there a laundromat near your home? What kinds of things are near your home? How far is your office from your home? Does you does your house have tatami mats? Does your room face south? Does it get plenty of sunshine? Is your neighborhood quiet and safe? What is your home like in your country? I live in an apartment. Yes, it is. My home is very close to a big park. There are three rooms in my home. It is small and cozy. It has two bedrooms, a family room, and a balcony. I have lived at my present address for 9 years. Yes, there is. It is 2 minute walk from my house. Well, it's 3 minutes walk from my apartment. There's a very library near my house. It's very far. It takes 50 minutes to my office by car. Yes, it does. I'm renting an ordinary Japanese style apartment. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. It's a very nice room. Yes, it is. But sometimes a few motorbikes disturb the peace. My house in Boston has four bedrooms and a small garden. Did you have a pet? Did you have a pet when you were a child? Is it popular to own a dog or a cat in New Zealand? Can you have a pet in an apartment in the London area? Do you know anyone who owns an unusual pet? What animal do you think makes the best pet? What is a vet? What are the pros and cons of having a pet? Yes, I do. I have a dog. Yes, I did. My family had a cat and some fish. Yes, it is. Well, I think in general, the owners wouldn't like to see pets in their apartment building. Yes, I do. My friend Yoko owns a lizard. I really don't know, but I often hear dogs are the best. It's a shortened form of mm, vegetarian. It means a doctor of animals. The pros are that pets are fun and keep you company. The cons are that pets require work and patience. How many telephones do you have in your house? Do you have a cellular phone? Do you have an answering machine? Do you ever use your cellular phone for riding the train? Do you think that using a cellular phone on the train is rude? What are the pros and cons of having a cell phone? Are cellular phones popular in your country? How are Japanese cellular cell phones compared to those of your country? We have a telephone. Yes, I do. It is in very convenient form. Yes, I do. Please leave a message if necessary. Not anymore. I think that emergencies or short, convenient conversations are fine, but chatting for a long time is a bit rude. Well, cell phones are very convenient. However, they are expensive and sometimes you get interrupted when you don't want to be. Yes, they are very popular. Well, they are definitely smaller, so they have more interesting functions. Have you ever been a volunteer before? You participate in any community activities? Is volunteering popular in your country? Do high school students do volunteer in work? What are the benefits of volunteering? I heard that volunteering is very popular in Boston. Did you know anything about that? Yes, I have. I taught many Vietnamese people daily English when I was a college student. I helped at local festivals around my neighborhood. Yes, especially for students. Yes, for many different organizations. You can feel good about yourself by helping others. No, I'm sorry I don't. I am not from Boston. Do you go to kindergarten? Do you have any friends from your elementary school days? What games did you play when you were an elementary school student? When were you when you were young? Did you often play outside? Did you play the piano when you were a child? What was your favorite childhood toy? What time was your bedtime when you were 8 years old? 10 years old. Did you have a curfew? Have you ever got into a big disagreement with one of your friends? What is your fondest memory from your childhood? What is an embarrassing thing that happened to you? Were your parents very strict? Did your parents have a strong influence on you? Was there much sibling rivalry in your family? Yes, I did. No, I don't. We have lost touch. Tag and hide and seek. Yes, all the time. I took lessons for about 2 years. My bike. It was 8 p.m. Yes, I had to be home before dark. Of course, but everything worked out fine. My trip to Disneyland with my family was great. On the first day of junior high school, I tripped and fell. Most of my classmates weren't watching. They were a little strict. Yes, they did. I guess they still do. Yes, I fought with my sisters quite often. Do you have a large family? Mm, How often do you visit your families these days? Do you get along well with your parents? Did you get along well with your in-laws? What did your mother what did you give your mother last Christmas? Mm, Are you close to your grandparents? What is the average age for getting married in Australia? Are many young adults dependent on their parents in your country? Do parents in North America usually pay for their children's university tuition? Do mothers and fathers equally share the responsibility of child raising in your country? Do you believe that parents really understand their children? Do you feel that Japanese children are a little spoiled? In general, do you feel that Japanese fathers don't spend enough time with their children? In your opinion, what are the dangers of spoiling children? In Japan, many high school teachers would not like to go to school. What about in your country? Not yet. I have one brother and one sister. Maybe once a year. Yes, I do. Especially now that we are adults. Sure, they're great. I bought her some flowers. But they have all passed away. It was around 30 years old. No young adults usually take care of themselves in North America. Not usually. They may help out a little. That is hard to say. It depends on the family, I think. It is more equal in a country than in Japan. No, I believe many parents are too busy to be actively involved in their children's lives. Well, some of them may be no less than fathers from other countries in the world. Well, maybe they don't learn how to be responsible or value hard work. I'm sure it's the same in New Zealand. Have you ever talked with a very famous person before? Have you ever seen a very famous star or a rock star? Have you ever ridden an elephant? Have you ever gone skydiving? Have you ever donated blood? Have you ever made a speech in front of more than 100 people? Have you ever worked for an English school? What is the most adventurous thing you have ever done? What is the strangest food you have ever eaten? Where is the most romantic place you have ever visited? Have you ever been to the ballet? Have you ever gone to scuba diving in the Great Barrier Reef? You have received a love letter before, haven't you? Have you experienced culture shock? Yes, I have. I talked with our president once. No, I haven't, but my friend has. No, I haven't. No, I haven't. I'm scared of heights. Yes, many times. No, I haven't. Only in front of 25 people. Yes, I have. I'm working for one now. I kayak a river in New Zealand. Sparrow Yakitori, a small town in Hokkaido during the winter. Well, yes, I have. I go to the ballet once or twice a year. Yes, I have. It was very beautiful. No, I haven't. Yes, after returning to New Zealand after 3 years in Japan, I was very shocked. What sports do you like to watch? What sports do you follow? Who is your favorite tennis player? Do you know Japan's national sport? Do you know much about sumo wrestling? What are the major sports in North America? What are the most popular sports in Europe? What is the most popular sport in the world? What do you think the second most popular sport in the world is? What sports are popular in your country? Do you know who Japan's most famous athlete is? Who is your country's most famous athlete? What is your home country national sport? Did you really like to watch the Olympics? Did you attend the Olympics in Sydney? What is your favorite Olympic sport? What is your opinion of violence that occurs at some European football games? And I think that ice hockey is very violent and dangerous sport. What do you think? I like to watch hockey, tennis, and basketball. Well, follow soccer and tennis. I watch all the big tournaments. My favorite tennis player is Andre Agassi. He is very fun to watch. I think so. It is. I think it is sumo wrestling. Well, not really. I only know some of the famous sumo wrestlers. You know, baseball, football, basketball, and hockey are famous. Football, which is called soccer in North America, and rugby are very popular. It is. I think it's soccer. Mm, Basketball is very popular in almost everywhere in the world. I am from New Zealand. The most popular sports are rugby and cricket, where Ichiro Matsuzaka are very famous. They are baseball players. Maybe a most famous athlete is the hockey player Wayne Gretzky. And the national sport of New Zealand is rugby. Yes, of course. I think the Olympics are very exciting. No, I didn't, but I did go to one of them once in Atlanta. I like watching track and field, especially the 100-meter race. I think it is very scary. I wish that the authorized authorities would control it better. The violence in ice hockey is increasing, which is very bad. I hope the players will respect each other more. Who is the best baseball team in Japan? Who is your favorite baseball team? Who is the most famous baseball player in Japan? Do you know Have you ever attended a professional baseball game? Do you follow Major League Baseball? Do you know that there are some Japanese who play Major League Baseball? Do you play baseball in Europe? Is baseball popular in the country? Does your hometown has a baseball team? Did you play Little League Baseball when you were young? I think it's the Giants. My favorite team is the Dragons. Is it Masuka or is it Ichiro? Yes, I have, but not in Japan. I'd like to go to a Japanese pro baseball game. Only a little. I am more interested in football. Yes, I knew that. Do you know how many? I don't know. I don't think it is very popular. Yes, it is. We have local teams for children to play on to. Not a professional one. We have many community teams though. Yes, I did. It was really fun. I played until I was 15 years old. Do you like to play sports? Are you athlete? Do you prefer winter or summer sports? How many kilometers can you run? Can you ski well? Which do you prefer, skiing or snowboarding? Do you play golf? Do you regularly play tennis? What is your best bowling score? Do you belong to a sports club? Do you practice martial arts? Is ice skating popular in England? What sports are popular to play in Australia? What sport did you play as a child? What kind of sport teams did your high school have? Do you play on any school teams? Did you have a sports day at your school? Yes, I do. I play tennis and golf. Well, I think so. Mm, I exercise almost every day. Well, I guess I prefer winter sports because I love to ski. None, I think I can swim only 50 meters. I think so. I haven't been skiing since I was young. I prefer snowboarding. It is really exciting. I have tried it once or twice, but I'm not very good. And yes, I usually play once or twice a week. It's 194. I made it several years ago. Yes, I do. I belong to the gym near my office. No, I don't, but I want to practice karate. I would like to try it. I'm not too sure, but don't really think so. Rugby, cricket, tennis, and surfing. We had basketball, soccer, rugby, cross hockey, and volleyball teams. I played volleyball and soccer. We had sports days when I was in elementary school, but not in high school. Do you like shopping? How often do you go shopping? Where is your favorite place to shop? Is there a supermarket near your home? I think shopping is extremely popular in Japan. Do you agree? Is it true that mail order is popular in Canada? Have you ever bought anything through mail order? Have you ever bought anything at the flea market? Are you a frugal shopper? Do you comparison shop? What are some typical souvenirs from your country? What are shopping malls like in your country? What is your opinion of discount stores in Japan? Do you think that Japanese people shop too much? Yes, I do. I go shopping every weekend. It is my favorite pastime. I like shopping at the 100 yen store shops. You can get so many cheap things there. Yes, there is. There's a supermarket about 5 minutes walk from my house. Yes, I agree. I think most Japanese people love shopping. No, I don't think that is true. We don't use mail order very often. Yes, I have. I have bought CDs through mail order. Yes, I have. I often go to the flea markets. You can get many great things there. I try to be, but it is difficult in Japan because I don't know where to bargain shops are. I only comparison shop when I buy something very expensive. Well, probably maple syrup, smoked salmon, and First Nations artwork. Well, they are very big. A mall is a building with many shops inside. They're great. You can get great deals there. But the store is usually too crowded, maybe a little too much.